Yeah, when is the right time to kind of like
Just shamelessly ask for it. Just
Okay.
shamelessly ask for money.
All right, yeah, guys, let's give us money. What are we going to use the money for? You don't need to know. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with the Toast Battler in the UK and admin of the Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki. Hiya, Ayumu, how are you doing today?
Are you like that?
I tried to do like all the intro in like one breath and then it's like when I wanted to continue, I haven't got the breath that I just lost.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Do some singing. It helps.
Yeah, I need to do it more. But I think like previously I think I'll have to throw a breath like in the middle. So I think that's one step of an improvement. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because I've been working out quote unquote recently. So I will reward myself with a little pack of is this a gummy? Can you really call this gummy bear? I think this is a gummy clover that I got from Spill Acid. And I still have to
What?
so basically in Spill I joined like the Grand Archive tutorial, right?
Uh-huh.
So after I am done with the tutorial, they gave me like a coin, and then they told me, yep, you can bring this coin, and then you go to the other side of the booth to the rate and trade like the purchase like the booth for like the products, and then you can just give this to the staff, and then you spin a wheel, and then you can get like a TCG accessory. I think like the jackpot basically. And I got this sweet basically, which is just a mini pack of Haribo knockoff. I guess. Oh, that's quite nice though. If only you are here to share in this sweet moments. Well, I guess from the top it kind of looks like a clover, but like of course from the side kind of looks like a pudding. So yeah, I guess in the end it's just like depends on your perspective. But yeah, right, depending on perspective. Depending on how you see it, I am finally once again an official resident of Germany, Ayumu. Yay! Because like previously I was staying with my previous visa, which needs to be extended, but like the process takes a long time. So in the meantime, I don't have like a quote unquote official documentation to be staying here. But like finally, all the things are done. I already received my new documentation. So until next year, I am at least an official resident of Germany. Finally, I don't have to live in fear when the police like searches me anymore. Well, they won't, but I mean, like,
yeah,
you never know, right? Like, imagine like going to like to the border and then like going to the Netherlands and then like you got checked and then like, yep, I don't have my residence card there at home. That will be a little bit awkward. Then again, I think, why did I took a gumi when I wanted to start saying something? I think like there's that one time, I brought my passport, but I mean like when I go to other European countries by plane, I can just show my residence card and everything is fine, right? So I took the bus and then like the bus driver asked me for an ID, so I showed him my residence card and then he was like, "Nope, that doesn't prove that it is you. Please show me your passport." Fine.
Wait, do you not have an image of your resident card?
Of course I have.
What?
Yeah, so
That's so funny.
I don't know. I guess it's more like their policy is yep. You have to ask for their passport. No other identification will be accepted. So yeah, it's probably just as simple as that. It's not going to be anything nefarious. I mean, like, also the thing is, if you have to check for multiple residence pass, then okay, European ones probably fine. But like, imagine if like maybe there's like a diplomat pass from like the US embassy or something, then yeah, how can the driver check them? But like passport is standardized everywhere, so they can just yep. I know that there's an identification on this side. If I look at this angle, then I can tell that it's an original passport. Then everything is done and nice, I guess. But yeah, that was an awkward awkward period because the times I went to the Netherlands with bus, usually it's pretty no, it's that because the first time I took like the very early bus, I think it's at 3 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something. All just to meet Ayumu. Just kidding. But yeah, it's a time where I pick you up at Schiphol.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I kind of regretted not how to say reserving seats again. Like if I have the money, I would reserve the seat. Like I think there's only one time where not reserving a seat kind of like feels kind of bad, but like for most part it wasn't a problem. But yeah, it is what it is. We have money now, I guess, to some extent. But yeah.
At least you know you get money coming.
Yeah. That's more like it. It's not here yet, but like at least I know that yep, sometimes next month I will get money. It's fine. I don't have much now, but like at least they will come back.
They still come.
Exactly.
I believe in money.
Yeah. The most neutral thing to believe in money.
The most realistic thing.
Realistic and neutral. Correct. Yeah. And yeah, speaking of money and spending, I actually forgot to put something in my pile list. And it's actually out next week. It's the BS70, the Rulers of All Heaven. Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. I'm to be fair, I was very tempted to buy something, but then I've decided I'm prioritizing wise ones.
Yeah. But true. I mean, like, there are two how to say, like, two perspective in which I see the set, and one is okay. I see like the new decks that are coming out in the set, and they are really really interesting. Like Uranus and especially Uranus and Brigade. Hera
Yeah.
Hera is a little bit of a no because I don't have the old stuff. That will be expensive. Because you kind of have to have like the old Hera deck if you want to get like the maximum experience.
I mean, Hera in general is really expensive anyway. So.
Yeah. Who would have thought like making another Ogre Wizard deck will be expensive? If it's not the most supported purple family ever. But yeah, on the other side of the fence, like if you see it as like, yep, I'm trying to grab something from my deck that from my older decks, and what do I get here? Probably I guess we have talked about the yellow extra. It's kind of how to say, well, generic in a good way. You can kind of like just use it almost anywhere. And I guess and I guess even in yellow decks, since Uranus is a cost 2, I guess if it's like an older deck that doesn't rely on any contract renewal current access yet, then I guess you can just put in Uranus just to get the guaranteed yellow symbol. And personally, I kind of like the purple annex.
On Shante.
Ashanti.
It's not even an English name, but
Mm-mm.
yeah.
No, right?
On Shante. You know she's a recurring character, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
she
Yeah,
looks so much cooler with like the long cape and everything like that.
I know, right? That's just you put it on a swordsman. It's like, oh, that sounds excessive. That's excessive and really cool at the same time. That's fucking badass.
You are correct.
Exactly, and I think like she's just like Lambda. I think like one of the few NX that kind of like NX is supposed to be like spirits that are so criminally bad that they bad as in evil that they are like notorious. I mean like that's a name. They're notorious extras. And yeah,
Yeah.
this kind of really gives off the notorious vibe. This feels like she has murdered way too much people. Although, yeah. Granted, not real
True.
people. True. Okay. And then she can activate the burst effect in her from the trash. So yeah, this is an ISIS support. Finally, ISIS support. Yeah.
Wait, why is this?
Because when your life is reduced and it's 3 or less, if your
All
counter
right,
is 4
true,
or
yes.
more, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Fair enough.
No, right.
Yeah.
That's why. But yeah, you kind of have to bring Uranus for that, I guess. Or yeah, I mean like I use Java with my ISS, so I guess that kind of works too? Question mark. Either Java or Uranus, I guess. If I
I
want.
suppose.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to check how does Uranus charge. Uh, all right. To be fair, I think Kinichou is better.
Mm-mm. Ah.
I mean, it depends on what burst you're playing, I guess.
Mm-mm.
But like, I assume you'll be playing Giga 2, so like,
Mm-mm.
I feel like Kinichou will be better here.
Yeah, I still don't have the Gigotle, that's why.
Well, sucks to be you.
I know, right? Yeah, I kinda have to get one now that Amamiya say to me in no uncertain terms that yeah, I will look at to the end of the F Japan all the cards for you. No, just kidding. He didn't say that. He just said that he is going on on an adventure, and if he finds anything from my list, then he will just buy it for me, kind of thing. The usual thing. The healthier friend helping thing. I can't English, man. I mean like we both speak like multiple languages, right? So yesterday I have to use all 4 of the language that I spoke of. So yeah, now my brain is kind of fried. Like I mean like naturally German is the language that I learned the most recently. So naturally that is the one that I forgot the words the most. But like I feel like yesterday I just forgot everything. I just forgot Indonesian, I just forgot English, I forgot Japanese, and I forgot German. Yeah, it was kind of awkward. It's like I went to so I woke up. I went to collect my new visa. So of course I have to speak German with the staff, right? Naturally.
Yeah.
And then after that, although yeah, now to their credit, some of the staff, like even the security guard, like speak some English. So yeah, I mean like I don't really need that because it's mostly just confirming my stuff, and I missed like the document that says that I have to bring my passport. They still give me my new residence card, so that's fine. But Yeah, I should have paid a little bit more attention. Then yeah. Basically after I was like, I think like like the part that I don't understand from his German is not because I don't understand what he's saying, but like because it's still in the morning, I try to reply and then like it felt like my brain, that part of my brain hasn't started up yet. So I was like, I was trying to convey to him that there's some part that actually I failed to understand, because I think he asked for me to kind of like, where is your passport? But like, it's like, no, I mean like, what I thought he meant was because you are like making a new card, like, please show me your passport so I can confirm your identity, right? Which is natural. But like, I just say that I had my old residence card. I'm just trying to get my new one now. So like, do I really need my passport right now? But yeah, then because I thought like in the appointment they don't say anything, but turns out after that he just, okay, so just sit down first and I will get we will try to resolve this for you, okay? And then I sat down and then I checked the email and then I just realized there's a link that says required documents. Cut that. And then it says line 2, your old residence cards, which I have, so that's not a problem. And then like line 1, your passport. Oh my god! I'm sorry, the security guy of the Westbrook Immigration Center, International Talent Center. But yeah, it's like, oh my god, I felt bad. It's like, oh, do I? How do I do this? Can I just say to them like, can I just go back? My house is like 15 minutes away. I can get back here in 30 minutes if you guys don't mind. It's just don't make me like come in another day, like in 2 months. I really need the card now. But yeah, thankfully I just give them my old residence card and they are okay with it, thankfully. And then
lucky you.
Right? And then I had to go to a doctor, and then usually I will be really thankful, but and I was thankful, and to their credit, the doctor speaks English, so he was like, he noticed I was like a little bit confused when he started talking, so he was like, is English better for you? My god, I never heard like such beautiful English have been spoken before. Yeah, because especially like when like a person of authority like speaks English with you, like usually it's to make sure that you understand that something bad is happening and you need to take like immediate action, like for example, like the train is delayed, so yeah, please look for another alternative. Then usually they will just announce everything in both German and English, just to make sure that that you are aware that your train is not coming or it's coming like way too late. So just search for an alternative now. And then so then we spoke and then we got some solutions to my problem, and we plan another appointment for the checkup. That is fine. And then I went home, and then I got another appointment on the evening, and there I have to speak Indonesian to some, and then I have to speak German as well. Before that, because the doctor is in Düsseldorf, I was like, yeah, I'm just 15 minutes away from the ramen place. I haven't had lunch. Once in a while, let's go to the ramen place, especially since usually it's Germany, right? Usually in during lunch, they can be quite generous with the portion, or probably they will give you some bonus. I don't know if it's because I come on a Friday, but like they didn't give me. I feel entitled to this extra 2 pieces of chicken, but I mean like they're not doing any lunch specials, unfortunately. So it's not like I don't I feel entitled to like a lunch special, but like they don't have a lunch special, so I just ordered normally. And they have like a limited slow braised pork menu. Yeah, which is quite nice. Not really my cup of tea. But yeah, it was quite nice. The pork was thick.
The steak?
The pork was thick.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it was the slow roasted one, so it's a slow braised one, so it's like they use thicker cuts for that. Yeah, not too bad. But yeah, and then because that was my favorite place, like I wouldn't say I know the waiters, but like it feels I feel like I kind of have like a parasocial relationship with the waiters, because like there's this one waiter that she has been working there like since the first time I went there, like 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
So like whenever I was done paying, she was like, "Oh, you're the guy from the other day. I haven't seen you in a while." And she said my Japanese is getting better, so like, oh, I felt really happy. Yay! The Japanese lady, praised my Japanese. Although I felt it, like when I was talking Japanese with her, like some words kind of like got stuck in my throat, because like I just spoke like in three other languages, 2 other languages. So I was like, in switching my brain, like there's some that didn't load properly. My goodness. But she said that my Japanese is getting better, so yeah, thank you very much. If you're somehow listening to this, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then so what are the chances that the person that is like totally doesn't relate to anything, like not tea, not time, and not gaming.
I'm pretty sure everyone is related to time, but
Mm-mm.
we shall not get to there.
True. Is there any particular card that you actually got interested in the set, by the way, Ayumu? In
Wow,
BS70.
that's a really big curve to go back.
I know, right?
Uh,
we have to go big or go home, Ayumu. That's our motto from now on.
yeah,
No, just kidding.
you just always latch on some random statements.
Uh, hmm?
I don't know. Like all of these cards are like very pretty, like very good to look at. But like,
Mm-mm.
if you ask me, does anything that stands out? Not really.
Yeah. And also like combo wise, most of them are like combo cards. So like, yep. Like as a deck, they are really interesting, but like individually, they're like, how is this supposed to do anything?
It's a good thing that they're combo card
Mm-mm.
because you
Yeah,
definitely don't need another card that can just finish the game by itself,
true. No, we don't
and
need
not
another
not
Apollon.
not like Magnet Miser.
Yes. The good old times.
I in terms of design, I suppose the most interesting one is definitely uh, the Nessus card,
Mm-mm.
the Fen, the Cliff of the Phantom style, or something
Mm.
like that in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
English anyway.
Mm-mm.
Gensei no Dangai.
Mm-mm.
Wow, wow. Because I mean, a Nessus card being an X-rare is already pretty rare.
Mm-mm.
Well, besides Granos and Nessus, obviously.
Mm-mm.
Uh, and it's cost 8 as well, which is actually insane.
Mm-mm. Which is also fake. Because like the primordial has like way too many effects to kind of like deploy this Nexus like for free, I guess.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Whether you play them or not is another topic, but
Mm-mm.
at the very least, you've got the choices there.
Mm-mm.
So it's very funny as well because like one of the members in the server is very obsessed with Gaia Sura,
Mm-mm.
And then, well, let's just say I do have some private information myself.
Mm-mm.
And then so like before it was revealed to the public,
Mm-mm.
and like the server member was like, I wanna see Gaia Sura, please, like, can it be like a support of Gaia, please? Something like that. I wanna see Gaia Sura. And I was like, you'll see it very soon. And then I just cut came out, and then he was like, this
Technically, it's a Gaia Asura and it's a Gaia support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's actually a fossil on there.
Yeah. Oh.
It says in the flavor text, it's a
Mm-mm.
fossil.
Ah. So it died.
Yeah, so it's tied to the theme.
Nice. Oh yeah, because Primordial was supposed to be like from times forgotten.
Maybe, I guess, suppose. I don't know.
And you see, that's how we tie it back. It's all about time, Ayum.
Bruh.
that was about time all along. we are
Bruh.
going back to the True River Saga now with all the time travels. Uh, everything we do, everything we discuss, everything ties back to True Rebirth Saga, the most unremarkable well spirits saga in the modern times, which means like the last 5 years. But God, yeah, finally,
Bruh.
and finally now that this has way past, now we can kind of like appreciate like all the time travel things happening there, I guess. And yeah, oh yeah, just and speaking of like deploying everything freely, like I just noticed that the Nexus itself can do that when it is deployed.
Hey, you can deploy another copy of yourself.
Mm-mm. Oh
And you
yeah,
can deploy another copy.
yeah. So imagine you just play one and then you just get 4 Nexus out. So it's like, oh. So you basically paid you only have 2 reductions just now, so you paid 6 cost, but you get 4 Nexus. That sounds fair.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
spend only one hand.
you can even get them rolling, so yeah.
Uh-uh. My God. And oh yeah, and you can actually get like the Grand Walkers as well.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. You can do that.
Nice.
Someone is saying like they wish there's gonna be a part that allows the primordial to be played together.
Mm-mm.
So that I need Gaia and Uranus in one deck. So
Mm-mm.
nah, don't do that.
That will be fuck up.
It was gonna break the game, man.
Mm-mm. And that's kind of like also like how to say. It's kind of hinted that Bricket will probably kind of hinted that they will probably not be supporting like multiple Grand Walkers for them anyway. It's like Brigitte's Saga Brave only has uh the how to say like the brave condition is specifically like the
For
silver well
Bridget, yeah.
contractor Bridget. Yeah. And of course you get a total of 4 draws.
Nice.
Because
I
why
like
not?
how it's half purple.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, actually no, that reminds me, people saying that
Mm-mm.
uh like Alien Lord is
Mm-mm.
not even gonna be the true finisher.
Mm-mm.
Like the true finisher is like actually like the random rare cost H card with two
Oh yeah.
symbols. It
Uh-uh.
because like it's easy it's I mean it's easier to summon, and
Mm-mm.
it's doesn't need a lot of conditions. Literally just summon detail, slap the brave on it, and then you can also refresh yourself. So there's 6 symbols unblockable
Mm-mm.
from some in the attack step as well.
Yeah. And if anything comes, you just grand warden on the something on the other side.
I suppose
Oh
so,
well.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
And then also like it's unfettered, we have 0 hands.
Mm-mm.
So like it's pretty good finisher.
Mm-mm.
Much better than the X-ray.
I guess yeah. Hmm. So yeah, let's refresh a little bit. What does Arion Road do? When she attacks, spawns one spirit or ultimate. After that, sending 2 cores from your White Grandwalker Nexus. During this battle, for each one of your Rest Frostling, this spirit gets 1 white symbol. I guess this will be like a kind of like a passive like Juggernaut, right? So basically, if your spirits are removed, then she also loses symbol.
Yeah.
Then during your attack step, if your Frostling, when you have 4 or more exhausted Frostling, your opponent cannot use magic or exile from their hand or trash. Which I think like we kind of like talked about it the other day, that if you have like a effect that uses the keyword activate, like Athena, let's say Athena, then you can kind of bypass this as well.
Yeah.
So at the very least, if you are using if you are using Athena, you wouldn't get fucked by another white tech. Good guy.
Yeah, so that's why detail is better. Because if you have 0 cards in hand, you're just straight up unaffected.
Yeah. I think like someone mentioned that, yep, detail is basically just bringing back the good old Siegfried New days.
Yeah boy.
Yeah boy. And yeah, actually now that since the brave condition for Silver Whale is only cost 4 or higher, we can technically the finisher could be either Diteru or just go straight with the Siegfried New.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Mm-mm.
You swing, flash timing, refresh it.
Yep.
And slap down new onto it.
Yeah. And then what if they?
Why would you do that? You're losing 1 symbol. It's unaffected anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, like if you want to slap Siegfried New, then you have 1 card in your hand, right? So she's not unaffected.
And then put something else that can be used more easily than keeping new secret in hand, bro.
True. Just wanted to keep the new Siegfried dream alive, you know.
No, we don't do that here.
Let it die. They limited that guy for a reason.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of standing out, there's definitely 1 card that is like visually standing out in the red finally. Like the red cards, probably this guy. I just don't know, like the idea of a dinosaur priest is just so, it just tickles my brain too much. Like, like I read the effect, it's like not too special, but like it's a dinosaur priest, Ayumu. It's a dinosaur priest. It's going to preach the greatest of the Tyrannosaurus Rex to you.
I think what's even better is like the title itself from priest is Saint, the dinosaur saint.
All right. My goodness.
And then you can see he preached by using his fist.
So basically,
it's gonna make you succumb to his religion by force.
They need to learn our way of peace by force.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. It's just bringing back this it's just now that you mentioned that it's like a pretty silent callback to Hierophant. So we're actually back to the true Rebirth saga now.
Yeah.
Everything just ties back. This is a Hierophant reference. And if you don't know, the Hierophant, one of the oracle spirits in the True Rebirth saga, he basically has a religion based on muscles. Yeah. that's why this goes back. Although most of his followers are like Astral Dragon or Star Dragon if you play Saga, but yeah, it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. But we got the dinosaur priest, so everything is fine. But now to the main topic, we have the Binary Place Glow, which is the only thing I am pretty how to say salty about is that he has an effect to turn himself into the partner dragon crow. Which basically means if you play the hit contract, you can basically still use the God Crow, which is the finisher for flame contract. Why can't we have that in other stuff as well? I just wanted my weird dream to be alive.
I mean, to be fair, the bird is good enough, but Glow isn't. So
True.
let's be honest, they do need some support here.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, on the other side of the fence, like, as a flame contract user, I am tired of this flame contract support that supports a hit contract better. I want my flame contract support, but I know that this, when comparing like flame contract and hit contract, flame contract is basically unsalvageable though. Such, or is it? I mean, like, God Crow can destroy Grand Walker Nexus, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty much another anti-meta deck now. I mean, to be Fuchiglo can also do that, so more Grand Rock Nexus destruction.
Yeah. Then again, we just finished our tournament today. The Monday tournament for Spirits Battle Club. And I was like, yeah, I will bring an old tech. I mean, like, this is an old tech, but I guess against the Grand Walker Nexus, they should be fine. 2 out of my 3 pairings were Satyr, so I was like, why am I even here?
Yeah, I also faced Satyr choice. And the second game was I was very unlucky. Went off too slow, so
yeah,
yeah,
it happens.
I was actually so close to finishing him in 2 turns.
Ooh.
I just needed one more cost free magic because like my hand was stuck and it's like, you know what, fuck this shit. Summon Asalia, summon Moonwolves. And then my opponent just went, oh my god, you're not actually gonna do it. And I string Asalia, yeah, and it's like, yeah, best wall. I was literally missing 1 magic to negate that.
No.
And then I died.
That case. Yeah, I think I got fucked a lot because, like, I was using my incarnate deck today, my Trinity Star deck. I was like, he opened with Satyr, and like, I look at my purse. It's a King's Command. And then I drew Ryuman Polaris. Both of them are triggered.
Wait. Why did you even set down King's Command in the first place, bro?
No. His camera was a little bit dark, so I was like, fine, I'll just set it down. And then, like, he summoned. And then he said, like, yeah, I summoned Satyr. I was like, oh no, I made a mistake. I have made a grave error. Yeah, that was my day. But after that, I was like, I mean, like, after that, I mostly was able to survive because I brought Symphonic Burst in my deck. But of course, since I only bring like 2 Symphonic Bursts and I have like King's Command and everything else, it's just, yep. I use Symphonic Burst. I tried to take my deck. I drew like 5 cards and then, like, yep, I didn't draw the second one. And I died. I think there's one game where, like, yeah. There's even like one game where my only chance of survival is actually I have to top deck the Freakite Bitch and then just go straight to Trinity Star, heal 3, and then, like, yep, destroy his whole field. And then, like, yeah, I was playing against Google Gun, like, on the second match. And then, like, I was like, I think I have, like, basically, like, if I can survive that turn, I can get past, I can start doing, like, the Trinity Star thing. And then he used a CC Metal on me to discard my whole hand. With just, like, everything. And then I drew. So basically, I drew the Meteor Dryan on my top deck. So basically, if I can somehow take one more card, I could have survived that because like he summoned the CC Metal with the he summoned the CC Metal with the Kukulkan's Ground Field.
Contract field.
Yeah, the contract field. So basically, basically then I can just destroy the CC Metal and then everything else should be at one symbol, except if he has like the other like the older avatar, then I will still be destroyed because I will have to advent the Meteor Giant, so I'll have a spirit on my field so he can shoot my life. So yeah, I lost it there, and then like, and this is the part where I
lost it. He finally lost it.
I could have, you know what? This is a case where I kind of like overestimated my opponent because like he is attacking me with a spirit, with a normal spirit, and then he uses contract field to summon the CC Metal, right? And then he still has like one more the contractor Kukulkan. So I was like, I have a Symphonic Burst at hand, in hand, and I have like one. I have 3 lives, so I can take this one and then like the Symphonic Burst Volt and the attack step, right? But like I overestimated my opponent, and I thought if I do that, he can just use the contract field of the other Kukulkan to deplete the attacking spirit, and then I will not be able to finish that turn, and I will have no course to use. Even if I was able to draw the Meteor Giant, I wouldn't have the Soul Core to use the Advent, right? So I didn't do that. He discarded my Symphonic Burst, and then he's got a Symphonic Burst. I threw the Meteor Giant. I got to destroy the CC Metal, but he just used the other contract field to summon another Dark Snake. So he has 2 attackers. So I was like, I should have gambled and like hope that he didn't realize. And then like after the battle, I was like, yeah, I think like if I play this, then it might. And then he was like, you can do that. It's like, oh no. He's not a bad player per se, but it's kind of like a experience thing, right? I think he never had the situation where he had to sacrifice his own spirit. He had to deny his own spirit to kind of like not let the opponent use cards from their hand. And I think like the one in the last round. Well, it's not like the last round. I think like after that I played I played a free match with the other Satyr guy, and actually like he has like a Nexus that prevents my when summon effect, and then I didn't realize that. I didn't even know that Nexus existed, and he forgot he forgot to remind me about that, and then but it's a free match, and it's a free match, so we didn't really bother too much about it. And then I got the karma straight away. The only thing that I remember from Blizzard's Wall's effect is that he can basically play it from the trash, right? I didn't note the part where I had to lose my life in order to do that.
Which card?
Blizzard Wall LT.
Alright, yes.
Yeah. You have to lose a life and then you can use it for free. For quote unquote free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, oh, that would have changed a lot in my strategy. But anyway, I didn't bring Andromeda, and both of my Gigabijin is already in the trash. So like, there's no way for me to hit him like 4 at once. So yeah, there's that. Or like at least 3. I guess 3 still kind of works, but yeah, I can only hit him like 2, and then he can use the Blizzard Wall, and then after that, he would still have like enough to. I mean, like he would then still have like one life left, and the problem was like I can extend the match like otherwise, but the problem was I only have 2 cards in my deck, and I'm fighting against ultimate deck, so that's not going to happen. Because he can just play any ultimate trigger, and he can miss that ultimate trigger for Fox. Like he can use the ultimate play draw, which is a cost 1, and I will still die. That was pretty awkward, but yeah. Also, I just realized that Marine Engimon was good against every other deck in the meta except for Zetter.
Lol, yes, of course.
Yeah. Of course, at one time I took out my Marigold. My Marigold is actually useful. Like I suppose, although to be fair against Zetter, they tend to lock our burst during the attack step, so I guess Marigold wouldn't help.
Yeah, it just locks a burst effect anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't really see my list yet. That's why I play 3 copies of Nelina instead. Because I was ready for mirror games because I know the online local, like a few players were using Aphrodite, and then like if you're facing Aphrodite, you can't really
Rely on the when life
use
reduce. Yeah.
rely on life reduction or using magic cards from hand because they're just gonna negate it, just like straight up disallow you to use it. So like probably and well later on I realized actually if you got an Iris Field on the board, then like you can just kind of flash summon Pandemos to activate the effect anyway. Uh, but like but I also put 3 copies of Nelina, so just so like when you calculate, okay, it's about time that they can summon Moonlords. I'm just gonna summon Nelina, and now you can reduce my life. Because the Aphrodite doesn't have light burn as well. So like you just summon Nelina, you get the magic card, then your life can be reduced next turn. So
Oh. Oh, you use the. Oh, yeah. That is actually. Yeah, I will steal that. Thank you very much, Ayu. I've been wanting to use her. Now is the right timing, I
yeah,
guess.
because like you can stack the deck top as well because you got Primrose, you got Nelina Field, and there's also one more card that does that. I can't remember which one. Um,
Well, I mean,
Actually, no,
like.
I think it's just those 6, but yeah, you have enough cost to stack the deck top, so you can guarantee a flower magic on top.
And even if you don't, you can still like use Gardenia enough to kind of like cycle your whole deck anyway. So yeah, in the end, you will still get them.
Well, I decided -1 for Belladonna Field because I finally realized why Belladonna is good.
Why?
Because it's literally for Pandemos to lock the effect.
Exactly.
I only realized that now.
I know, right? And then that extra minus 2000 when it counts, it counts.
Oh yeah, it'll be very good against Scepter actually.
I know, right? That's like Zetter, I guess.
It,
Like, yeah.
it
Sometimes
would have been
you,
very good, yeah.
yeah. Because like sometimes they're like 30,000 anyway. So it's like, yep. You use Iris Felt, you remove all the smaller ones, and then like the bigger ones will still be way too big anyway. So it still got stopped by Iris Felt. So yeah, you can continue attacking with your max star. It will not reduce my life any more than this.
Yeah. Yeah, just it's like this deck is technically it's like just really good against life burn. Because like you discard Primrose next turn, contrast skill, take it back, play again.
Yeah, I know, right? But on the other hand, of course, like with Satyr, you can kind of like play more aggressively as well. So I was like, a lot of my friends who use Satyr was like asking me, especially towards the championship, like, yeah, should I be using this or this against Aphrodite? I was like, I don't, I don't think Aphrodite is the one that you need to be worried about. I mean, like the deck can safely play pretty aggressively, so I guess you don't really need to prepare anything special.
If they use the right defense card, then like they can deal with Aphrodite pretty easily. Like obviously on one hand, it's not like you can actually reduce their life that easily. But also on the other hand, because you're using ultimate triggers, so you know if you can't reduce their life, just mute them out.
Yep. And it's
just bring out Neo Sectors, summon free Sectors.
yeah,
Summon all your contract copies, refresh 3 times, and muting 8 in one turn.
exactly. And yeah, I mean like I am playing my deck as a quote unquote fun deck. So I use one Gerbera field just because I like her. But like imagine without like an instant kill stuff, and then you have to kill Mugen Dragon Max Star. That is 30,000 on overcount on max level, by the way. Like how do you kill that thing? Well, the problem is then not because like yeah, I mean like you can still defend against the attack or not, but it has a double count ultimate trigger, so it will not only reduce 2 cards from the top of your deck, it will also decimate your field. You cannot use Azalea to protect yourself, so yeah, that's ooh. That's the tough part. Yeah. I feel it in my bones, Ayumu. Why is Maxstar created?
Oh yeah, no, I know. Even the set players questions themselves, like, why is this card playing?
I know, right?
It came from a starter deck as well. It's not even a meta deck. It's
Uh,
like it's not even a mega deck. It's just a normal starter deck. Jesus Christ.
I know, right? There's a new Siegfried all over again. But I mean, like, granted, new Siegfried is way, way more damaging than new Maxstar, but like,
I think both are equally damaging, but sure.
yeah, I guess can argue that. I mean, like, he destroys a lot, he shoots life, and then he, like, in a deck that doesn't really specifically mills, but like kind of reduces the opposing deck, he reduces 2 at once. So I guess like basically can set there you are playing with a 20 card deck, which depending on what you play, it can be either really good or yeah, this feels like a very fair game. My god.
Actually, like your battlefield is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Mm-mm.
It's like just straight up returning something to the bottom without any condition.
Mm-mm.
I mean, granted, well, it says 6 counters more, but how hard is it? To be
I
honest.
know, right? I think the only problem with Aphrodite is getting to the 7 counter first. As long as you get to 7 counter, then you basically fear no man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like I can definitely see why people play Nadeshiko Field as well.
Mm-mm.
But like, there's so many choices, so it's like, which one do you want to go for, kind of thing.
I know, right? But definitely not the. But definitely not Geraldine field.
The what field?
The Gradiolus field. Okay, so let's.
Bruh.
I know, right? It's a very bruh. Like I really like the art, but like the effect is like really bruh. Like you pay 3 quarters to the void to boost one spirit by 5,000.
I mean, that's not. I mean, to be fair, that's not bad. Like
Uh-uh.
after you reach 7, I mean, or even before you reach 7 counters, like
Mm-mm.
since you're gonna use the contrast skill once every turn anyway, you're gonna have spare calls to
Mm-mm.
do those stuff. Like today, when I ended the game, I literally had like I had 2 contract Aphrodite
Mm-mm.
and 1 normal one on the field, and then each of them has like 6 calls on it. After using contrast skills, I was like, nah, yeah, you have the
Yeah.
spare calls for that. I can tell you that.
Mm-mm. My goodness. And then like the next one during this battle, if opposing spirit or ultimate lifts the field, once per turn same name, heal 1.
more like I don't really like the fact it's during this battle.
Yeah.
If we just say like the next time and
Mm-mm.
opposing like
Yeah.
yeah, or like when just like when opposing spirit leaves the field, then like
Mm-mm.
heal one.
Yeah.
Just like yeah, that'll be so much better. But I
Yeah.
suppose like it's designed to be like optional as a defense as well. So
Mm-mm. Yeah, but then again, it's kind of like, yeah, you kind of need that too much just to heal one. So it's like, yep, at this point, I'll just bring back the pass Aphrodite just to heal one. And also just in the off chance that in the earlier turns I needed to tempo my opponent anyway. So yep, here here comes the plane.
Past actually no, past Aphrodite would be quite good because like you
Mm-mm.
just attack it and just flip it, get a counter there.
Yeah, which can be a little bit, which can be a pick, especially now that I guess with Blizzard Wall LT being a thing, you kind of wanted to bait them to get them out as soon as possible. So like, because again, like if they get it and they're trash, then they can only use it when their life is reduced. They kind of wanted them to like, yep, if you don't use them from your hand now, I'm going to keep on doing this. So can you use them now? So they will be less effective against my Gekka Vision, please. Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, I think like what the one punch play style isn't the most effective right now.
Mm-mm.
Like yeah, I might think about changing it. To be fair,
Mm-mm.
mm,
Yeah, we kind of have to go back to the earlier PS48
like
Aphrodite.
we have to cook.
Yeah, we have to go back to our roots. Bring back the Siegfried Aphrodite.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah, at first I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. But now I guess the one life shot can be something. That's like,
it's like no, it's more like we're at the age where it's better if you apply constant pressure
mm-mm,
than just waiting for one punch.
mm-mm,
Like especially since that like this environment, you already got other decks that do the same.
mm-mm,
And I have Feistus and
mm-mm,
then Cascadapulka
mm-mm,
and then like to an extent Kukulkan as well,
mm-mm,
like or even like Hermes
mm-mm,
and like yeah, or like a lot of decks they expect to finish you in one turn
mm-mm,
rather than like constant pressure.
mm-mm,
And so like because like the majority of the decks are like this,
mm-mm,
like naturally people will gravitate towards like building counters against basically stall decks like
mm-mm,
these kinds. So like if you like build your deck the other way around, which is just like constant pressure,
mm-mm,
and like a lot of the times they might catch off guard.
mm-mm,
But especially with right now, I think at this stage, actually no, I can't comment on that much because obviously I don't know the actual matter.
mm-mm,
But like I can imagine most people might still expect moon modes to be the top end of your Aphrodite deck.
mm-mm,
So if you build it in the other way around, where you just like try to apply for constant damage, you might catch some people off
mm-mm.
surprise. Because
Yeah.
like, obviously they're not expecting you to attack that much before moon modes. And
Mm-mm.
then, at the end of the game, just tell them, haha, I don't even play moon modes.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, right? That's why I cannot ever take my Urania out of my deck. Also because of the sunk cost fallacy, because I bought two of the secrets. While their price is still quite high, but yeah, buy high, sell low, right? Like that's how we roll, right? And yeah, speaking of constant pressure, that's probably also why yeah, now that you have this conversation, can kind of like appreciate the gladiolus a little bit better, I guess.
yeah, but like to be fair, you don't really have the space for gladiolus
Nope.
anyway.
Nope. You kind of like, yeah, that's the only problem, because she kind of like yeah, I guess her mirage is kind of nice, but like, all right, I have something else in my mirage.
Well, actually, no. To be fair, I mean, it depends, because like, if you're not playing Moonwalls, arguably, I wouldn't be playing Gekapijin either.
Yeah, true.
Just because, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can still play it, but like, if one punches into your aim, then
Mm-mm.
it's
Yeah,
like
there's not really much
the effect
point.
is redundant. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So like, if you need a slot for Mirage, then I suppose Gladiolas can be pretty good in this
Mm-mm.
slot. And I suppose like that might be what the devs were thinking as well. Like, oh, they only have one Mirage right now,
Mm-mm.
so like let's make another one for it. And
Mm-mm.
kind of makes sense, to be fair.
Mm-mm. Yeah, if only there's a way to kind of like play like a felt magic that plays itself like at the end of the battle. So then, I mean, like right, especially now we have stuff like like the burst flame, burst flame revival, and also Thorn Prison LT. It's like if we have like if Gladiolus felt kind of like plays itself at the end of the battle, then it might see some more use. Then because then you can kind of like, okay, so you have exhausted all of my spirits, that is fine. Now I will just summon I will just pay 2 to summon my Gladiolus. But yeah, we will see. I mean, like the adding one counter to Aphrodite, adding one counter if you have an Aphrodite is still quite big, since I guess like if you get like 2 Aphrodite on your turn 2 and then you get a Gladiolus, then you basically unlock the contract build right
Traffic.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, this card is definitely designed for Ulania and Pandemos
Mm-mm.
and Moonwalls, obviously.
Mm-mm.
Because even today, I got some times where like, oh, if I can refresh it, I could have
Mm-mm.
won here, that kind of
Mm-mm.
thing. So like this is like definitely more designed for like the supposedly you can call it like the mid-range style of the
Mm-mm.
deck.
Mm.
It is time to cook.
Yeah. Gladiolus, you are totally out of consideration previously. Now you are in somewhat of a consideration. You have upgraded yourself. Good girl. You have proved yourself well. But yeah, it's still somewhat of a consideration, so pretty low chance. But you have a chance. Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at my current list right now.
Mm-mm.
Like, I got like 5 slots I can put in, so it's like probably like gonna be 3
Mm-mm.
Urania, and then maybe 2 copies of like Gladiolus herself. But
Mm-mm.
like in terms of magic, I don't think I can fit any more in there, to be fair. Actually,
Mm-mm.
no. No, actually, in this case, because like, I don't need magic on the field anymore, but
Mm-mm.
not that much. Because
Mm-mm.
like, how many times are you actually going to refresh your Alania anyway?
Yeah.
So I can actually replace Naline
Mm-mm.
with like other kinds of magic, but
Mm-mm.
I actually don't know what kind.
Yeah, probably more Coleus and more Dahlia to thin out your deck.
No, 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 I'm not. Actually, I'm not going to use Dahlia.
Uh-uh.
It's like, bro, like that card is useless if you're not playing Moonlords.
True.
Like, she's literally useless on the field. So,
Mm-mm. Yeah.
you don't like your deck has already has enough filter. I
Mm-mm.
really don't think you need more than that. You need more than a Primrose and Gardenia field.
No, you need more. No, just kidding. But draw power.
I mean, actually, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, yeah. Gladiolus still wouldn't would still be like the last consideration,
Yeah.
at least before like get better field or even another Shiko field.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, actually, if we're going for like mid-range style, I think another Shiko field would be better here.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's during this turn as well. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
definitely then.
Yeah. Because also then if you wanted to go early with some with just getting the tempo, if your opponent only has one blocker, then you can just pop. And then she failed. Yes. The furnace is burning. The kitchen is roaring. The age of effort that wouldn't go away as fast as it was back then. Have I told you that I kind of like felt like playing Aphrodite and BS48 feels like riding a unicycle? Like, sure, you can do it, and it's really cool if you can do it, but why would you?
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, like, at that time, especially BS48, right? We don't even have Secret Aphrodite, let alone Moonwalk, so it's like, yeah, I guess it's... You can win with it, but, like, you kind of need so much effort, so it's like, ooh. Do you really want... Do you really need to spend all this effort when you can just play Juggernaut? Well, Juggernaut's not even... Juggernaut's actually on the sea.
No, I think
Juggernaut's
it's
not even out
next
yet.
set. Yeah, I think it was next set, yeah.
Yeah. But at that point, yeah, why just not play Shiva?
True.
True.
Yeah, Shiffrin is better, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously, I think they realized like people might just play Shiffrin, so that's why they really spread it on the field, which makes sense to be fair.
Yeah. My goodness, the good old days. Well, not the good old days. Then,
No, those days weren't good
true.
at all.
I guess like the only positive thing, if any, if I have to gaslight myself into thinking the positive, is that everything that comes for Fairy after that just feels really exciting. Like the moment Secret Aphrodite was introduced, I was like, oh, thank God, I finally have like live shot. I finally have something to use the magic that is on my field. So and then I put it inside, and then like pop, draw 4 spirits, like draw Secret Aphrodite. Like, oh no. Why did I make this deck? Where did I go wrong? Why the time I go wrong is because I sent to this pink haired lady. My goodness. And then,
oh my God, I just realized right now that like Dahlia field actually changed discard 2 to discard 1. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, you
I've
thought
been
that's
playing the
just
deck
banishing 1?
wrong. Yeah, I thought just changing the bandage part, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's much stronger than that.
Oof.
Yeah. Just that way you can just patch everything back with Aphrodite. Because why not? But yeah, speaking of PS70, it was now that I think we actually got excited for Gladiolus actually for some reason, although again it's still in the last of our consideration, but still. Thankfully, November was quiet. Yeah, the release schedule for the next 3 months was a little bit not too jam-packed, I guess, if you can call it that. Because I guess December we have Ultraman. January we are actually kind of back with the new mega deck, the Brahma mega deck. Finally we have Token in Battle Spirits mega deck, and also the PS71. And when is PSS06 again? Is it January?
Wait, which one?
PSS06.
No,
It's
no,
December, I think. I
December.
I remember having a conversation with Calvin that if I get to visit the BCF in Utrecht, then we can kind of like, we can just go check the event out, and then after that we can just go to the card shop and then like buy the new box. Like, oh yeah, that sounds nice. And then turns out November was not empty at all, because I forgot I have pre-ordered something. I have paid it in advance. That is why it is out of my mind. But of course, November is the release date for the release time for Battle Spirits crossover. Yay! Yay! Finally, I just brought this up because I wanted to. Okay, now. Okay, wait. Yep. Now it's 1,000 times better. My screen is 1,000 times better now. Yeah, can't wait to meet her. And
Sure.
I'm still kind of salty now that they have basically revealed like the design for the bonus in the purchase bonus for every store. There's one. There is like only, of course, like generally you will have Toya, which is the main, who is the main character. You have you, who is the main rival, and then you have Hime, who has been like the third side character that they kind of wanted to quote unquote sell from Battle Spirits Connected Battlers. And I was really excited to find out that Ryoko is actually in the trailer as hinted as kind of like the one of the main side character kind of thing. And then there
Okay.
is this one shop that basically the bonus is you get like, they call it like the social media photo frame. So basically it's kind of like a merchandise that is kind of common in other fandom more. So it's kind of like, wait, I'll see if I can load them up. But basically how they work is they are like a transparent acrylic plate, but like there's they have like a frame that is like shaped like an Instagram post, and they have like the characters on it, so can kind of like take a photo of the scenery, but as if like the characters were standing there, which is pretty. I found them pretty awesome. The problem was, the store will give you a total of 3 acrylic plates. One of them is Toya, obviously. For obvious reason, he's the main character, so that's fine. The second one is you, which is also fine. She is the main character of Bellsprit Connected Battlers per se. You actually, like, if you play Connected Battlers, you actually play as her in one of the chapters. Oh no, actually you got the, okay, now I want this. I just wanted the Hime and the Yu one, and then Ayumu, do you want the pink guy? Because technically I already bought my copy, but like I think Amamiya was offering if I wanted to buy like another physical copy, so maybe we can just trade I can just give him the Amazon bonus and he'll give me his bonus.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm not particularly interested.
uh,
So
yeah, I guess I'll just give him away. I don't know. I think like the pink guy was supposed to be like the kind of character that he was supposed to be like annoying at first, but he will grew up throughout the series, and then you will get attached to him at some point. But like, since I've played Connected Battlers, I don't think, if the length of the game will be pretty much the same, then I don't think the game is long enough for you to grow attached to the annoying guy. So I don't think I will come to like the pink guy for the near future, like even as a character, because like, in, but then again, the the guy who uses the white primal in the Connected Battlers, he was supposed to be like the annoying senior who was like, yeah, I am definitely way more right than you kind of character. But then,
right.
yeah, so he was. I really hated that guy. And then, when you play as you actually met him, and then like you kind of, like, after he got eliminated from the championship, you started to see like, yep, he got really obsessed. But like now that he is not, he started to accept like the other side of the fence, being on the other side of the fence, he started to focus on more important things. But yep, in the end, like the fun is still more important, blah blah. And then well, and it's not the fun is more important. I think like it's something else. But like, yeah, I guess kind of like see,
It's the friends you meet on the journey.
yeah. I mean, like, you kind of see the other side of his personality, that is not just, yeah, I'm right, you're wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how the pink guy would redeem himself. Because like on the other hand, like I guess with the kind of characters with the classes guy and connected patterns, it's kind of like the contrast is much more visible when you're like being like a really strict guy, and then like, oh, turns out he's really strict because of this. That's kind of like a contrast, right? But like, don't know. I think like annoying is also like a more. It's a trait that is like probably going to be harder to get over from. But also, if I thought like one of them would be Toya, so the pink guy, I guess I can kind of understand because he was supposed to be Toya's junior. He was kind of like introduced as the kind of like the quote unquote main side character. So it's probably special since they are introducing attack battle system. I opened the wrong picture now. Wait, where's the attack battle one? Yeah, this is it. So I guess the concept then will be when you play as Toya, then you kind of have to attack. You kind of have to attack team with Noboru, the pink guy. So yeah. Where was I? I was so distraught by the pink guy, but yeah, I guess that will be acceptable. But now that I know that the third one is actually Hime, I was like, yep. On one hand, I kind of wanted this now, but on the other hand, it's like, in that point, like, why of all the guys in crossover, why him? Why him specifically? Don't know, man. Like WBS player is much more handsome, of course. I don't know why. I am more biased towards like the tidy guys. I don't know how to describe him, but I guess like I kind of dig his blazers and everything. So yeah, that would have been better. But of course, it will be better if we just straight up just put her on the photo on the SNS card. Why? I have to make my own now. God damn it! Can I? How expensive would it be to kind of like just print this acrylic myself? That's like, like the acrylic figures, right? They can cost some money, but like whenever I brought them up as like. I said to Shino, yeah, I kind of wanted the acrylic figure for this character. He was like literally angry at the concept of the acrylic figure being costing that much, because like I think like because of course he's an artist, right? So there are times where he kind of have to look for the price of printing stuff, and then like to him like acrylic figure was one of the cheaper options. Because basically you're just printing an acrylic keychain without the keychain. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to support this this business model. So yeah, don't like even if you wanted to make your merchandise for the time gaming, if you make an acrylic figure, I'm going to literally unfriend you.
Bruh.
Yeah, he's a fun guy. That's why I like to keep him around. He's a nice little gorilla that is always watching us behind that black glass. Although if you are watching this podcast on YouTube, you might notice that there's a stock video playing behind Ayumu's head. That was supposed to be. So like the concept of that is supposed to be it's a TV that is playing a video constantly. So I just played the stock video there. But like originally it was supposed to be kind of like a mirror. Not a mirror, it's a window.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like we because it was supposed to be kind of like a studio, right? But also kind of joke that yep, there's no way we have enough money to afford everything, so behind that window is just the outside. So it's like we just ignored the 20 different kids that are like staring at us like on the inside playing card games, like two adults playing cardboard. And they were like trying to knock on the window, but because it's double pane window, so we didn't hear anything. But it's like sometimes you notice them and then you try to not notice them, but like yeah, you just gaslit yourself into like, yep, one day we will be moving to a much larger studio. But this is not the day. So yeah, if you wanted to help us to move to a larger studio, please to support us on Coffee. The link is I have to start putting the Coffee link on the description.
Bro, you haven't done that. You asked people to do that, but you haven't done that.
Yeah, I will do that from this
Bro.
episode. I mean, like I have that in my stream, so yeah. Sometimes I copy my descriptions from videos that don't have them, but yeah. But yeah, it's kind of awkward, right? Because we don't post as often, except for Refresh Step, I mean. But yeah. Like, yeah, when is the right time to kind of like, yeah, can you please support us?
Fine, just shamelessly ask for it. Just
Okay.
shamelessly ask for money.
Alright, yep. Guys, let's give us money. No, just kidding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just give us money, thank you.
Thank you. What are we going to use the money for? You don't need to know. But yeah, it is what it is. Narrator, it is not what it is. But yeah. So how was Watch Wars this week, Ayumu?
This week.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah, I did play Wild Swords, yes.
Oh, nice.
Well, I mean, it was technically last week, but
Yeah.
it was all right. It's like, you know, I just didn't really have any good luck.
As usual. As for usual.
Like, because one of the finisher effects is what is it? Mill the opposite bottom cards, and then like if it meets the right condition, you burn life, you do some effect damage. For mine one specifically is on attack, and then if you manage to kill the opposing character, then mill the bottom three cards. If there's a climax card, burn one. Uh, before you start doing the mill, you can also pay up to 5 costs and also ditch up to 5 hands. For each cost paid and 1 hand ditch, you repeat the effect once. So you can do it 6 times at most.
Okay.
I force my opponent to refresh his deck, so he has at least 5 climbers in the deck. And then so I swing. I did the effect. The worst part is that like this like for my deck, this effect means it's like the final bet. Like you're supposed to do it to actually end the game. So like, I literally ditch my whole hand and basically pay all my stocks.
Damn.
So I milled 18 cards.
God damn.
I milled 2 climax on the last 2 cards out of 5. 18 cards. I was like, what the fuck? And my opponent just going, what the fuck as well? I mean, and I lost. But like I wasn't supposed to lose because my opponent actually violated the rules during the game. But like, I just said like we can continue, just like, keep playing. And so like at the end, he just gave me the win because he felt really bad.
Oh.
But like yeah. My local called this kind of effect icy tail because I suppose it's just because one of the cards with this effect is called icy tail or something like that. So like they just call this kind of effect icy tail. And it's I literally screaming on social media that is I hate icy tail. Yeah, normal people wouldn't understand what I'm talking about, but yeah.
I mean, I will hate icy tail too. I guess. Like,
And then yeah.
I mean, like, imagine if you are eating like shrimp and then like, yep, I guess the tail should be edible and then it's just ice. Well, it's not nice, isn't it? Even if you don't understand what icy tail is. I guess. depending on how you interpret it. But yeah, I thought I would have been able to start my Grand Archive career like this week, right? Because they have like those pesky ranking system that I am also trying to apply in our Battle Spirits monthly event. But yeah, so basically I haven't even slipped my deck. And then I opened a whole box and I didn't get any cards that any rare and above that I can actually put inside my deck, so it's also a little bit what. And then because like my friend like suggested me like, yep, I guess you can start like playing the game with this list if you like this character, and then like, yep, and then I check it out, and then like, yep, I don't have like 60% of the cards in this list. Why? Why American people? Why? And then I guess like one of my friends like he asked me like after I opened the box like was like, yeah, how was the box opening experience? Do you have fun opening the box? And I was like, I think like there is like one wrong thing that I did now is because I haven't really get like a good grasp of a normal game of Grand Archive, because I mostly played like the tutorial and also cold fishing by myself. So I haven't really got the nuance of like, yep, why this card is good, why that card is going to help my deck, how is that card part of certain strategy. Just in general, it's still quite hard for me to tell. So whenever I pull down a rare, so yeah, a rare or like I mean like with the Battle Spirits, if I open like a common that I needed, it was like, yep, yes, I needed this, and I opened the box and I got it. So that is really nice. But then, even if I don't get it in Battle Spirits, you still get something shiny. So it's like, oh yeah, this is pretty nice. And then I guess I've been a little bit too spoiled by that. And then I opened the Grand Archive box, and then like, yep, not every pack has to have a rare or a foil or an ultra rare or a super rare. That's actually probably a given. I think like back then when I was opening Magic the Gathering, that's pretty much the same feeling. But this was like I've been spoiled by the Japanese game where you basically get a shiny thing just for opening, and then I was like, yeah, I guess this is not a matter of I'm actually disappointed. It's just a matter of a different expectation, and I probably should have prepared myself a little bit better for that.
Oh yeah, I already got very disappointed after starting Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you have a shiny card in Pokemon, but like most of the time it's useless.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah, like let's be honest, like 80% of like Pokemon cards in like the standard meta are like just like completely useless.
Yeah, no, right.
Like the funniest part is that like it's supposed to focus on Pokemon, but like they constantly want to get the most of trainer cards.
True. And once you get the trainer card, it's like, yep, you just need like 4 of this Pokemon, and then you're done. It's like, oh,
Basically, yeah.
yeah. What do you mean you don't need the? I thought this is a game about collecting Pokemons. Why do I only play with like I mean like there's a flying Pikachu deck, right? So like, what do you mean after flying Pikachu I don't need another Pokemon? That
Like there
feels weird.
used to be a flying Pikachu there, but
Yeah.
I think it's off rotation already
Yeah.
because I haven't seen anyone playing it, so I think it's off rotation. Let me see.
It lasts forever and
Yes,
extended.
it was last rotation, yeah.
Yeah. The flying Pikachu. The flying chonky
Chonk.
Pikachu.
Chonchu.
Chongchu. Yeah, I guess my deck is also out of rotation, but so is my nephew's deck, so yeah, that's fine. We can play.
Just play the expanded. Just
Yeah.
play the expanded form,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like our decks is basically like the league battle decks from the same series. So I guess that's fine. And just keep on playing my Reshiram and Zekrom and Pikachu. Yeah, Pikarom. Just because Zekrom is Zekrom is cool.
Gonna get Black Curum in next set.
Mm-mm. Mm.
But like it's gonna be a niche card. Like some people might be able to find use with it, but
Mm-mm.
it's just like a really anti-meta card.
Mm-mm.
So like if the meta is a majority, it's a majorly dragon type, like that Black Curum just like useless.
Mm.
Because like basically its attack is like it attacks for 90, which is already not a very high damage.
Mm-mm.
Which is like actually really funny to say that because like you know because
Why?
yeah
Mm-mm.
because like the HP inflation is just so high. Like
Mm-mm.
I think I think the highest HP we can get right now. Well, it's like the Pokemon card, the highest HP is like 340.
God damn. How do
So
you
you
even
can
feel
im-
that?
so you can imagine doing 90 damage is like nothing.
Exactly.
And then like the fact is if the Pokemon receiving the damage is a dragon type, then just literally just straight up paralyze it.
Mm-mm.
So
Ooh.
like just like it's just really good against dragon type, but then
Mm-mm.
like other than that, it's just like shit.
Mm. Exactly. And Pokemon is a best of one, no side either.
And no, it's best of three.
Oh, do you have side attacks?
No, it's
Okay.
best of three without side decks.
My
Cause like
goodness.
they know the game is a bit too luck reliant, so
Mm-mm.
they make it best of three. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you literally cannot allow side decks in Pokemon. Like
Mm-mm.
you just heard what Carla just said. Like
Yeah.
imagine you just, oh, my deck is really weak to Dragon type. Let me just side this in there, and then like your opponent doesn't have to play.
Uh-uh. Yeah. Yeah, because that kind of reminds me that one time there's a best of three Vanguard tournament, and I was like playing against one of the best deck in the format, and I won. I was like, fuck, I finally won, and then like, no, bro, it's a best of three. So I was like, what? And he just screamed me for the next two matches. So I was like, this feels bad, bro. But yeah, it was fun while it lasted. But I still really remember the pain of playing against Revengers back in the day. That was super painful. Like, what do you what do you mean you get to draw all these cards and then you still get to you draw one and then you summon your whole field and you get to attack twice with your Vanguard. I mean, like, it doesn't even make sense.
Oh my god, that reminds me of Savior Dragon. Just like, what do you mean? You can just like look for another Savior Dragon and restand and just attack again. Wait, you can shuffle your Savior Dragon back in the deck so I can search it again?
Yep,
What?
that's not even the worst one. I think like the moment the next Alfred came out, because they kind of like changed it from like uh what's this again? It's not Soul Saver, it's Thing Saver Dragon. So Thing Saver Dragon is the one who rides from your deck, right? And like,
Oh, like,
yeah,
oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's one of the Savior Dragon. I can't
mm-mm.
remember, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like and then after that it's like, yep, this is not even fast enough for Royal Paladin. So what do we do? Now we have Alfred. What does he do? He basically restarts your whole field. And then every time you summon a Blaster Plate, if your damage is 5, you get another critical. You know what? You know what used to happen? Do you know what the damagers are? So basically in Vanguard, since you had limit breaks, you kind of wanted to have your damage goes to as high as possible, as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
So one time, my friend basically played against Royal Paladin. He already knows. He already pretty much familiar with it. So he kind of like guarded really early, just to make sure that when he get into grade 3 and then he rams the critical, he still has some damage to kind of like take the damage. Basically, he can still tank the damage with just no guarding, right? Because his their attacks will be heavy on the Vanguard anyway. And then what ended up happening? What ended up happening was like, I think his open was at like 5 damage, 3 damage. So they basically just summon 2 damagers, bringing themselves to 5. So they can activate all the limit breaks and the ultimate breaks. The ultimate breaks just limit break with 5 damage. And then basically his ultimate break is whenever they call the card called Plausibility Liberator specifically, the Vanguard gains plus 10,000 power and 1 critical. And then they activate the limit break, which basically resets their whole field, so they retain all the cards in their field to the top deck, and then they open 5 to basically, and then resummon the top 5 deck again. So basically, they had to Plausibility Liberator already, right? So the Alfred is at 3 critical. Activates the reset effect. Plop. Pop. Summons 2 new Plausibility. Summon the 2 Plausibility Liberator plus 2 new ones. So the Alfred is at 7 critical. and then my friend had like 2 hands. So what do you think happened? And then he got Ramen 7 critical, so it's like, yep, this game is already done. So like, yeah, might as well just no guard. Trigger check, double crit. Vanguard is a beautiful game, man.
Whatever.
Yeah. No, Ayumu, that is the part where you need to be excited. No, just kidding. We were talking as if we script everything, but like, no, we are not even that organized to script everything. My goodness.
Brain is not organized. Unga bunga. What are you talking about? I don't know.
No, right? Like, run video is supposed to be the least organized stuff, because like the more organized it is, the less, well, genuine is a strong word, but like raw it is. Like, it's like, I will do it tomorrow when the sun is better. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, recently my schedule is just packed with like really physical stuff, so it's like I got home and I'm like, don't want to do anything. Like, at most I will edit the video, and then like, yep, I'll edit for like half an hour, and then I'll be like mentally tired.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
surprised I'm actually more excited to. I'm more motivated to do things recently. I don't know. I think my life is getting better.
Nice. That's good for you. But speaking of being organized, Ayumu, do you know Valkyrie Callista actually like switch job to a VTuber as well?
Oh, you mean the card Virtual Diva?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's a nice touch, isn't it? Widespread popularity is fine, but a true idol will transcend space and time in the acquisition of fans.
Bro, that's literally the definition of hololive.
That's just they just took it from the HoloLive website.
And I like how like practically the icon of the game is Callista now. And stuff like Nova. They literally just dump Sequel, and it's like, hey, here's a girl for you to simp for.
Yeah. That will be like a meta voice. I mean, like, meta as in outside of the game. That will be really great choice though. Yeah, now that you mention it, I kind of wanted to collect the anniversary rares now, because they are like really cheap right now.
So
like,
yeah, people are saying like they got like abundant amount of anniversary rares. I mean, like I went to the local last Tuesday, and then like someone just dumped me like 2 copies because like he said, "Oh, I got like all of them already, so you can have the extra copies." It's like, and I was like, "Well, thank you, I guess."
Yeah. Like entering the mirror world is pretty fine.
I got he gave me what's that one called? Fall Cloud Retreat.
Mm,
Kind of useless card, but at least it looks pretty, I guess.
I guess, yeah. The Steam Port Victory is just way better by a long mile. Art and effect wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I might as well just play Cathedral, yeah.
True. Yeah, the only one that actually like make me kind of like look away from Cathedral is actually what was it again? The inverted world card that is not even meant for yellow. Specifically,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean. Yeah.
I mean, as I said before, like just build a blessed focus deck
Mm-mm.
with cost 3 and cost 5. You have enough of that, so
Mm-mm.
you can definitely do that.
Yeah. How do we draw? Indian how draw is like how do we draw then? The small paradise. I
Exactly.
still kinda skip that small paradise, man. Even if I change my deck, I will still be playing the paradise, small paradise gaming for a while now. When will I stop playing a deck that has small paradise in it, Ayumu? I was never able to escape it. I think like in Worlds, I considered playing like the Smack Mandela, and then in the end I just chicken out and played Genbu, and then I paid the price, I guess.
You weak ass.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you play the sushi deck. I suppose you won't be playing Paradise anymore.
True, but that's kind of like also like my column deck. Right? I played them because I kind of wanted to pull around. I lost once, and then like yep. Yep, I guess that was a mistake. After all, so here's my real deck, by the way.
Right.
But yeah,
You, your yellow Asian cannot escape the yellow.
cannot escape the yellow allegations. For the last time, I'm not a yellow main. People kept on saying that I'm a yellow main. I'm not a yellow main. I just played a lot of yellow decks. I might have one too many yellow decks. I might have like, God damn it, I lost count. But yeah, I might have a little bit too much yellow decks. But I am not a yellow main. Yeah. Yeah, I needed
What's the
to.
main then?
Yeah, I needed to get that out of my chest. Especially since previously, before I left for Germany, I was in the community contributor for Indonesia, right? So I kind of just wanted to play like as much decks as possible. I kind of don't want to be tied into one deck. But of course, after I got here, and also just naturally, I will typically lean more into investing into yellow. So that's probably how people get the wrong impression that I am a yellow main. But I am not a yellow main. For the last time, I am not a yellow main.
What's your main then?
I don't have a main color. I am. I will just play what I have in my hand right now. If I was like, I wouldn't say stranded, but let's say I don't bring any decks to an event and then you just borrow me an Apollon, I guess I will play the red deck. That's fine. Yeah, I think like everything except for purple. Yeah, maybe red a little bit. I think red and purple is the only one that I don't really understand that well. But other than that, I should be fine. No, I should be fine. Green, you cannot draw as much. It should be fine. I just have to draw everything in my first hand, right? If I don't, I will lose. That's fine. Blue, I had to take a little bit. That's fine. White, I'll just play the ones that is like, this is supposed to be a defensive deck, but no, it is somewhat offensive. So yeah, that's going to be fine. But red, I don't know how to describe red, and then purple. Yeah, I just cannot play purple. I guess it's a skill issue, but yeah, I just can't play purple.
Issue. Or what my friends like to call it, skishu.
Issue.
They even made a T-shirt for that word. It's like skishu.
Oh my fucking god! Is a skill issue not short enough for you?
Nope, skishu.
Oh my god! You are literally just playing off 2 words and a space. I guess that's 3 characters. So yeah, it's kind of like a real estate, I guess, these days.
Yep.
Inverted World Chronicles. Yeah, I wonder. So far, we have seen up to white. So the new girl will probably not be of those 2 colors. But then again, we haven't seen the extras, right?
The girl? What girl?
The cover girl for PS06.
Oh, right. Yeah, we don't know. I think she's still gonna be yellow. You can see the gems on her chest.
Yeah.
Which people say like it kind of looks a bit too much like, yeah.
Then yeah, trust. Finally, a yellow Sagarer. He can suck as long as the artist could. Just wanted to finally have a Sagarer in yellow.
I mean, to be fair, I never thought any of the saga wares were bad. Like not even Mandala. Like
the artist never bad, but yeah. Then again, yeah, none
no,
of
but
the
like
effects are also.
you gotta understand some like a lot of people didn't like the Mandala art. Just like what's with the random pixel art? Ugh.
No, it's badass. What the fuck are you smoking about? But yeah, the Mandala one is really nice. Yeah, probably the one that I like the least is the PSS05 one that is not Smache. Like the Asclepius and the two colored dragon one. It's not that they are bad per se, but it feels like, yeah, this is just an SPR that is labeled labeled as Saga Rare, just to make Smash a little bit harder to get.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I still haven't read the lore yet, but like, I don't know why they picked out that dragon to be fair.
Yeah, but the style is definitely nice for Smash, yeah. But oh yeah, but the red blue dragon is kind of like out of level though. Because Meshia, I think like as I understood, she's like one of the vanguards of the Skybinders. Asclepius is probably going to be designed as the leader of the Light Guiders. So why is the red and blue dragon there? Why? What is his purpose? I mean, like Synthesia is supposed to be like the leader of the Radicals when fighting against Ira, right? So she getting a Sagarer is kind of fine. Tokiwa is literally the hero, so he should get one. Mandala is the leader of the Radicals, so of course he got one. Stickworm Nova is the cover boy, so of course he got one. Stickworm Ira is extension of the cover boy, so of course he got one. But yeah, now that you mention it, now they are kind of like taking a different direction. Now that the Sagarer for BSS05 is Mechia, and then 06 will probably be another girl. So we'll have to see. Is this really what the Inverted World Chronicles is all about? They are trying to change it into a waifu game.
I mean, hopefully not. I do like some girls, but like if they put too much in it,
yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
I think we are getting into dangerous territory of getting into the midnight conversation, thinking about like how dragons will perceive human rights. So yeah, I guess if you before I bamble stuff that can get Ayumu cancelled, if you guys have any particular requests, questions, or comments, you can always send them to our email at therefreshsteppodcast at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're listening to this on YouTube, feel free to comment down below. So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward. And we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye-bye.
Bye.